Hello everybody, happy Monday. It is Monday, September 9th, and this is going to be another kind of week in the life of an indie author slash editor vlog. So today, Monday morning, is getting off to a pretty rocky start for me. I'm feeling completely overwhelmed with my work for this publishing company. So I'm feeling just super stressed out this morning, which is why I probably seem extremely low energy, especially for the exciting start of a vlog. So hopefully I start feeling better kind of throughout the course of the day. There are multiple pet sitting visits today that Greg was originally going to go and do on his own, but because I'm feeling so stressed and overwhelmed this morning, I think it's really good for me to get outside and get walking, play with some dogs. So I'm going to go with him to do those pet sitting visits this afternoon. And then, hi, can you walk away so I can finish this? Anyway, so I'm going to go pet sitting with Greg today. It'll be good for me to get out in the sun and walk around a little bit, try to work off some of the frustration I'm feeling. When I get back from pet sitting, I have a lot of copy editing to do. All is good on that front. The publishing company is just like, I've kind of had it up to here with them today, so I'm done for now. What else? I finished Pistol Daisy. I can't believe that that wasn't the first thing I told you guys. So Pistol Daisy is done, like done. I sent an ARC to somebody that needed it, so we'll kind of see what kind of happens with that. But now all I need to do is do a final proofread and make any word level edits that need to happen, and it's done. I am not going back to it again. This book is way better than it was in the past, and I'm incredibly proud of it. Probably one of the best books I've ever written. Probably the best book I have ever written. So I'm feeling great about Pistol Daisy. It's done. I did have to email my cover designer because I want to use Barnes & Noble Press for author copies, and I'm going to make a whole video about this, but essentially the ISBN is a little bit different on the Barnes & Noble Press than it is on KDP, so I need to contact my cover designer about that. I'm going to go walk some dogs, try to work off this like anxious energy that I have built up in me right now, and hopefully when I come back it can be a friendlier and more relaxed vlog. Okay. I will touch base with you guys later today. Bye. Pretty successful. Fits pretty well. Now we just need one more here and then one back there. Okay, hi friends. I am back in from doing some van work with Greg. We cut our first flooring piece and it needed a little bit of adjustment, but it fit pretty damn well. This hair is all over the place. Greg has to go back out for a pet sitting visit now, and I'm gonna stay here and get my copy editing done so that when he gets back from pet care, I'll be done with copy editing, and then we can head back outside and hopefully get at least one more flooring section cut, if not both of them. I'm feeling good, got some wood shavings in my eye despite wearing glasses, so I have these on now. So it's just time to do some copy editing work and then see how far we get with the day. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I just finished my client edit. It took me probably about 45 minutes, not too long. So that's all done. Greg is on his way back from his pet sitting visit. And then, I would still like to probably work on some Preptober Workbook stuff and just kind of do my fun work now because I have my publishing company work done and my copy editing done. So I'm going to work on something else until Greg gets home. This hair is crazy. And yeah, I'll let you know, I guess. I'll follow up in a bit. All right, bye. It's Tuesday at like 8 a.m. and Greg and I are just getting our day started with coffee. I did my copy editing last night, and then I spent a couple of hours working on the new Preptober Workbook, and it is turning out beautifully. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Again, it is like essentially up for pre-order. If you're interested, you can get it on my website, natalialee.com. So today, I am going to focus my energies on copy editing for my 2 clients, on the Preptober Workbook, pet sitting, because Greg and I have quite a lot of pet sitting today, maybe even on editing Pistol Daisy Book 2, because I haven't even started doing that yet. So I will kind of keep you updated throughout the day and see where this day takes us. Hi friends, it is Tuesday evening, it is 5 p.m. and I'm finally home from pet sitting. Greg and I had quite a few visits this afternoon, but it was really nice to get out of the house, go walking, play with some dogs, enjoy the sunshine. So I'm home, I took a shower, and now I'm ready to sit down and get to work for my copy editing clients. But before that, I'm gonna make myself some tea. I recently became a member of this subscription box called Sips By, and I'm pretty darn excited about it, especially with like cold weather season coming up. So I'm going to pick a tea from this tea box and sip on it while I do some copy editing. So it's pretty sweet. Sips By, oops, my tea fell out. It's like, again, a subscription box, but I got to take a quiz to figure out what type of tea was best for me. So I got to tell them like, hey, you know, I prefer loose leaf tea because I don't like using tea bags, and I'm a vegan. So they like had that option on their website, which is really cool that that was included on the little quiz. So I have a bunch of teas here. I have minty mojito mate, full leaf green tea, which is always good. What's this? Herbal chai. I might do that. And then I also have, ooh, this one is like a cold cup of like fruit punch tea. This would be really good since it's kind of a hot day. Oops. Pineapple, strawberry, hibiscus, and guava. So let's head out there, make some tea, maybe make something to eat while we're at it because I'm hella hungry. And then we'll get back to editing, or we'll start editing for the day, I guess, because it's been a long day. All right, let's go. Is it recording? Hi friends, happy Wednesday. Good morning. I'm sipping my second cup of coffee here. I have 2 copy edits I'm working on today. I'm working on the Preptober Workbook. I want to start editing book 2 of Pistol Daisy. I have not looked at that draft in 2 months. So I really want to go back over my edit notes and start working on that because I really want to get that book done. So that's something else that I hope to do today. It's a lot. On top of that, Greg and I have 3 afternoon pet sitting visits and then an overnight. But we'll see how many of those visits I do with him. He might end up doing them alone today because I did them all with him yesterday. So I'm going to finish my coffee, probably go have a little bit of breakfast because I already feel myself getting pretty darn hungry, and check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, bye. It is, what time is it? It is 11:30 and Greg and I did some van stuff this morning. That is a mess. I am about halfway done with my first copy editing client's work. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the work for that client, and then I'm gonna get started on the second copy edit. In other news, I think I booked, an outline critique for next week, which is super exciting. I get to work with an author that I've worked with in the past, and she's absolutely wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to reading over her outline and working with her on that, because I want to know more about her characters and her story. So that'll be next week. I'm just feeling really, I don't know, joyous today, I guess. I love copy editing. I love enchanting publishing. I love working with authors. So I'm just feeling real happy. Got myself a little snack here. I am cooking up some like basil pasta for lunch. So while that's heating up, I'm gonna get started on editing and then check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, bye. Hi friends. So I just finished editing for my first client, and now I'm gonna work on Preptober stuff. So I have the old workbook here, and it's time to start writing some new content for it. Alright, hi guys. I look a little bit like a ragamuffin, which I suppose I am, so it's fine. It's 1:45. I have completely finished editing for one of my clients today. I still want to get started on the second client, and I just finished creating 2 new pages for the Preptober workbook. This is going to be the best Preptober workbook yet. I'm really excited about the theme that I'm doing this year. I think it looks beautiful. I'm adding a bunch of pages, and it's just gonna be, I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. So now it's time to become a responsible adult. I need to do some vacuuming, do the dishes, tidy up, because I'm feeling a little bit like a mess, because it's kind of a mess around me. I have a tendency to get really involved in like projects, whether that's editing, writing, creating, filming, whatever, and then the house gets messy. So I'm gonna go do the dishes. The vacuum is already out. Greg pulled the vacuum out for me, and it's waiting right over there in the corner staring at me, so I'm gonna do that. And when I'm done tidying up and making myself feel clean and organized, I am going to start on my editing work for my second client of the day. All right, catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hey Tifa. Hi. Hi, cute boy. He's so cute. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and Greg and I are just enjoying some coffee, playing some Minecraft. Boo-boo. But for now, we are just playing Minecraft and enjoying the morning, and we'll get to work very soon. Alright, hello friends. We have made it into my office on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's only supposed to be 78 degrees today, and it's like in the high 60s right now, I'd say. There is a large cat hair on this camera. Get off. I just got settled into my office. I made myself some hot green tea, which I'm very excited to drink. I have myself a little soup back there that's still cooking up because I have to eat like 10 meals a day because I get hungry so fast. And it's only 10 a.m., so this is my early lunch. So what's the plan? What is the plan? Let's look at the bullet journal, shall we? And see what the plan for the day is. Editing for 2 clients. And then I just booked an outline critique for next week. So one of these big copy edits that I'm working on will wrap up on Friday. I will send it to the author on Monday, and then next week on Monday I will start the outline critique and then continue on the other copy edit that I'm doing. So if you didn't know, I offer copy editing, proofreading, manuscript critiques, and outline critiques. And all that is on enchantedinkpublishing.com if you're interested. I do have one opening in October for a full edit or manuscript critique, and then one opening in December. My November, I'm not doing anything in November because I'm writing book 3 of the Pistol Daisy series, but I have an opening in October and one in December. So yes, I'm doing that, and then I have 2 pet sitting visits this afternoon. Greg is at work today, and let me tell you, I get a lot more work done when he is out of the house at work than I do when he's here, because when he is here, I'm talking to him, I'm seeing what he's doing, what he's working on with the van, etc. So I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot done today. What else? Oh, I want to work on the Preptober Workbook. It's coming along extremely well. It's the most beautiful workbook to date. You know, it's very visually appealing. So I'm super excited to share it with you guys. You can pre-order your 2019 Preptober Workbook. I almost just got my hair stuck in it again. You can pre-order it if you'd like. That is on natalialee.com under author resources, and then you just click on Preptober Workbook. It comes out October 1st, but some people have already started pre-ordering it, and you can certainly do that if you would like. It is 100% donation based. If you are new here, you just pay what you want. You pay what you think this workbook is worth to you, and then you'll get it on October 1st. All right, guys, I'm going to sip on my green tea that's down here, and I'm gonna get started on this copy edit. I have an hour about, so let's go ahead and get started on that, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, bye. Oh my gosh, the book I'm reading is so good. I am almost done with it. Reading slash editing, I mean. Let me try to fix this camera a little bit here. There we go. There, that's a little bit better. So it is 11:01 and it's time for me to go do a couple of pet sitting visits. And this tea was so good. It's seriously been like the perfect morning. There's cool air blowing through the windows. I have piano music playing, I'm drinking some tea, and copy editing. It's like my perfect life right now. Hi friends, so I'm back from pet sitting. It did take me about 2 hours. It is 2:30 now, and I got home at about 2. I had some lunch, and I just finished copy editing for my client. I'm almost done with her book. It's so exciting, and I cannot wait to return this edit to her. But now, I am going to start editing Pistol Daisy Book 2. And I'm definitely scared, I'm definitely nervous, but I also know that I can't let nerves or fear stop me. I am so proud of how Pistol Daisy turned out, and I'm so proud of where it's at right now, and using that like renewed excitement for the story, I'm going to move forward with edits of Book 2. I have already read over Book 2 and I made myself a bunch of edit notes. So my plan is to return to those edit notes, read over them so I have an idea of all the big scale things that I need to change. And I know that there's a bunch of rewriting that needs to happen. There's a bunch of developmental story-wide changes that need to happen. So this is going to be a long journey, but I'm ready to start it. I'm ready to put on my backpack and take the first step, I suppose you could say, and I'm gonna do that now. You know, there's still a lot of other stuff I need to do. I wanna work on the Preptober Workbook. I finish my coaching certification class this month, so I need to work on that as well. And I'm sure there's like a bunch of other stuff I could be doing, but I'm going to start editing Book 2, and that's that, I suppose. All right. I'm gonna get to it. Wish me luck. Tifa, I love you. Hello everybody, good morning and happy Friday. It is a gorgeous day here in Colorado. Yes, Tifa. You can feel fall in the air, there's a fresh breeze outside, my hair is freshly washed, it's a great Friday. So last night, Thursday night, I started editing Book 2 of the Pistol Daisy series. And I finished editing Chapter 1. And it's funny because I had already edited quite a chunk of Chapter 1 like 2.5 months ago. And now that I, you know, kind of reworked some Pistol Daisy stuff and am moving forward, when I went back to Chapter 1 yesterday, there were more things that I wanted to change. So I can already tell that in the past 2 months, the story has kind of grown and developed even further. The characters are more developed in my mind, and it's a constant process of learning more about them, learning more about the story, and then making it better every step along the way. So Chapter 1 is done, and I want to work on Chapter 2 today. There are 18 chapters in Book 2. That's just kind of the way that Book 1 and Book 2 turned out. Granted, I ended up adding a chapter to Pistol Daisy, so that's actually 19 chapters, and now Book 2 is 18 chapters. So yeah, I want to work on Chapter 2 of Book 2 today. I need to release the title here soon because I keep wanting to say it every single time. I'm going to finish the copy edit for my client first, get that all wrapped up, and then I'll send that to her Monday once I have finished my reader report, because on top of doing the copy edit and the line edit and all the inline comments and all of that stuff that I do, I also give the author a reader report. So it's essentially a big overall view, like a big picture reflection of the novel. So it's slightly developmental in nature, but not a developmental edit, just a reader report. And then I'm going to be working on Book 2, Chapter 2, today. Okay, so do I need to get the bolt and the washer out of the bag? Yeah. Okay friends, I am back in my office now. Greg and I had to run to Lowe's to get some like bolts and washers and other little hardware for the van to install the rails up top. Greg is now going pet sitting, so I am here back in my office, I already said that, to do my copy editing for the day. I am listening to some jazzy music. I have a bit of a snack here. There's a bag of cookies barely hiding right there that I'll be munching on as well. So I'm going to finish up this copy edit. I'm very excited to see how this book ends. I'm literally finishing the book today. I'm about 30 pages out, I think, from the end of the book. So that feels really good. It's like perfect for a Friday. I have the window open, the fan on, fresh air is coming in, I'm finishing up a book and a copy edit. I've been reading The Stolen Kingdom by Bethany Atazadeh, and it's freaking amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling calm and motivated and driven, and it's just it's a really good day. So I'm going to turn my jazzy music back up and finish up this copy edit for my client. All right, bye. Hi friends, it is almost 2 o'clock now on Friday afternoon, and I just finished the full-length copy edit for my client. I am going to work on her reader report today and then probably wrap it up on Monday, and then I will be sending everything back to her, her style sheet, her full copy edit, and her reader report on Monday. So that feels really good. You know, it's another full edit. It's, how many words was that? Like almost 100,000 words of, you know, more experience for me. And I love editing. I am so glad that I decided to kind of take the leap into this. I can't remember if I've mentioned this already this week, but I became a member of the Editorial Freelancers Association this week. So I am officially listed on their website. I'm able to take even more classes from them at a slightly discounted rate. I'm able to attend, I don't know what you'd call it, conferences, get-togethers, meetups, events. I'm able to attend the events hosted by the EFA. So I'm just feeling so excited moving forward, and I really want to try to make this a career. Like, I want to edit and I want to write my books and I want to sip coffee and wear sweaters while it's snowing outside. Is that too much to ask? Now I'm going to eat a chocolate chip cookie, and then I'm going to, I don't know, maybe do some yoga, try to like get my body moving a little bit before I start editing my book. Here's the other thing. I'm not ready to make a whole video on this yet, but I'm experimenting with BookBub ads. I'm experimenting with the Song of the Dryad ads that I made in my previous video, which was the book brush marketing type style video. So I made a few marketing images using BookBrush. I made another one last night, and I'm running a few different ads on BookBub right now, trying to figure out how to make ads that work and that drive people to my books. And I'm just kind of experimenting. So I put like 20 bucks into 2 separate ads, and I've kind of been keeping up with them. They're already getting clicks. They've each had almost 2,000 views. So BookBub has a lot of marketing power, a lot of advertising power. So I'm excited to learn more about them, but I'm in no way ready to make a video about BookBub ads because I'm just a noob. I am a total noob to this, and I'm learning. But I took the first step. I made my ads. I created my ads on BookBub yesterday, and we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I'm done with that big full-length copy edit, and again, I am working on another copy edit for another client right now. If you are interested in editing, or a manuscript critique, or an outline critique, or proofreading, check out my website, enchantedinkpublishing.com, and then it says editing up top. So there you will be able to see my rates. I will let you know right now, the more experience I get, the higher my prices are going to climb. So if you are thinking about booking services with me, I would recommend that you do it now. You don't have to pay right now. You don't have to put a deposit down, but I can at least get you on my calendar for the price that I am currently offering. Because if I up my prices and then you contact me, you'll be locked in at the higher price. So just a thought to put out there if you are thinking about hiring me for editing services. Yeah, so I'm going to probably do a bit of a yoga flow, eat a cookie, finish drinking my water because my hair is dry, my skin is dry, my lips are like the Sahara Desert. I need more water in my life. And I will check in with you guys a little bit later today. All right, bye. friends, so it is quite a few hours later. It's, I want to say 8:30. It is almost 8:30 now, and after I kind of did my yoga, I immediately went outside and worked on the van with Greg, and then we went and did pet sitting, and then we had to go to the grocery store, and then we came home and made dinner, and then we watched a few episodes of Workin' Moms, and now he is doing an overnight pet sitting visit, so I'm just here hanging out by myself. I made myself some hot tea, and I am going to pull out my laptop here and get to work editing. Wow, that hair just, no, just let's fix that right now. Better. Anyway, so I'm going to pull out my laptop and get to work editing Pistol Daisy Book 2. There's not really much to update you on, I suppose. But something I would like to do that I haven't started doing yet is to make a list of what happens, like the main things that happen in each chapter and in each scene of each chapter. With Song of the Dryad and with Pistol Daisy, not Pistol Daisy Book 2, but Pistol Daisy Book 1, I had a very strict outline and I knew what was going to happen in every single chapter. I had that outline broken down into individual scenes, but with this book, that didn't happen. Pistol Daisy Book 2 has been a totally new experience for me. Not only is it a sequel, and I have never completed a sequel before, I certainly wrote 50,000 words of the second book in the Song of the Dryad duology, but I have not finished that book, and that was back in November for NaNoWriMo, and then I wrote Pistol Daisy in January, but anyway. So it was the first sequel I had ever written, and I kind of pantsed my way through a lot of it. And that's something that I have never done, or at least I have never done in the past couple of years. When I was younger and I was just starting out with writing and I didn't know what I was doing back then, I certainly was a pantser because I didn't really know what outlining was or how to do it. But now that I know what outlining is and I have written, I counted this up this morning actually, I've written 7 books now. Outlining is something that I always do. So I didn't outline this draft of this book. I'm kind of getting all confused up here. I had a basic outline for this book and I did not follow it. So now I want to make a list of what happens in every chapter and what happens in every scene, because I know that there are big developmental changes that have to happen in this book. I really like the bulk of the first, like, third probably, like the first 15 to 20,000 words, I'm pretty happy with. But after that, the story gets a little bit lost until the end, and I think that's totally normal. This typically happens for me. It's the whole like muddy middle, saggy second act thing. I hate that word, saggy. Ugh. So I need to work on that. So with this first round of edits, taking me from draft 1 into draft 2, I'm going to be really focusing on changing that entire middle part that just is not working. When I was writing this book, I did not feel prepared. I was like, oh my god, I've never written a sequel before. I have no idea what I'm doing. You know, am I doing Daisy justice? Is her voice still there? And I know that I got a little lost along the way, but now that I went back to Pistol Daisy, I am so ready to tackle this book because Daisy is so alive in my mind. Like, she can speak so clearly to me, even though she's so different from me. I've said this in many videos, but Charlotte Barclay from Song of the Dryad is very much like me, and I didn't mean to do that. It just happened. I wrote many of my characteristics into her. Daisy, on the other hand, we have very few things in common. We certainly have a few, but she's so different from me in so many ways, and I've had to learn how to speak in a voice that is not mine. Speak in a voice that is so apart from anything I would think, or the way that I would act, or the things that I would do, and it's been a lot of fun. Like, it's weird because even though Charlotte is so much like me, I found Charlotte to be much more difficult to write than Daisy. And that might be because Song of the Dryad is third person and Pistol Daisy is in first person. And I used to write in first person. I loved it, and then I got insecure about it, and then I went to third person, and now I'm back to first person because I love first person. It's like What was that? Don't even know what that was. I love first person, and I feel like I can connect with Daisy so much more clearly than in third person. I would really like to release the title of Pistol Daisy Book 2 because I'm sick of saying Pistol Daisy and Pistol Daisy Book 2, or Pistol Daisy Book 1 and Pistol Daisy Book 2. I just want to tell you the name. So who knows, I might be revealing that soon. I might be revealing that when I release the cover of Pistol Daisy, which is gorgeous, and I cannot wait for you to see it. But I don't know. I don't have a plan. I would really like to set a release date for Pistol Daisy. I am in this boat right now where a few different things are happening. So I sent an arc of Pistol Daisy to somebody, and I am waiting to hear back from them on something that may or may not happen. I don't have super high hopes, but if this thing does happen, it will put events into motion that will force me to set a release date. And if that thing doesn't happen, let's just pretend it's not going to happen, then I have to decide when I want to release this book. And my preference, I have warring preferences, but my main preference and my whole plan going into this book series was that I was going to do a rapid release. And I still would like to do that, but I'm a little bit unsure at this point because it's September and I wrote Pistol Daisy in January. That means that it took me 8 months, because I finished it on the first day of September. It took me 8 months to complete a book. And if I want to do a rapid release, that means that it's going to take me another like 16 months to get the next 2 books ready, which means that's over a year away, you know. And I don't want to wait that long. I'm not going to wait that long to release Pistol Daisy because I'm so excited and I really want you guys to read it. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do about release day, what I'm going to do about rapid release. There are just a lot of ideas flowing around in my head right now and I have no idea what I'm going to do, but it's all very positive. I love Pistol Daisy and I believe that it is truly the best book that I have ever written. Every single book I write, I learn something and I grow and I struggle, and from that I become a better storyteller. So I'm very excited for you to read it, and now I'm going to stop talking, start drinking my tea, and start editing Pistol Daisy Book 2, Chapter 2. So that's going to be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Alright, bye everybody.